Welcome to the Mindset for Success show. I'm Temia Brinson, your host. And tonight we have a great show because coming into this new year, 2021, we want to get you motivated and empowered and go through what we went through last year, 2019. We had great interviews. We had great product that we brought to you. So we just want to go through those a little bit and give you information, just remind you of the powerful information you receive. And going forward, you have much to look for. We're going to bring you great information and great product, even more in 2021. Marcel Fletcher was here with us in 2019 and she brought to us a fabulous product. It is capsules of fruits and vegetables, approximately 30 fruits and vegetables that you can take out of a capsule. And for us who want to be healthy coming into the new year, this is a great product. And let's just go to the interview so that you can get the information that she provided and you can go ahead and look it up for yourself and patronize her business if you can.
So if you do the vegetables, that's one bottle. If you do the fruits, that's another. And then if you do the berries, that's another bottle. So they have put each one into its own category because those things work well together in synergy. So it's 3 bottles, and you would take, if you were taking the capsules, you would take 2 of each. But we don't compare it really to servings because once you take out the fiber and the water of that fruit or vegetable, it's hard to compare like the actual powder to a serving of a fruit because they know that they're throwing a lot of produce into what is grinded and put into that powder. Because, just like if we were to be, and this is a little morbid, but cremated, we're this full person, but when we are cremated, we're put in a little container like this because now all all the water, our bodies are like over 80% water, all that is gone. So it's hard to compare, but we know that you're getting a lot of those different fruits and vegetables in those powders. And the research that has been done since the company came into conception, they said, you know what, we don't want to be a testimonial company. We want to have solid research. And it's the research that proves that we're getting a lot of that nutrition, and the results of that research is incredible. The results.
So I wanted to get into that. What were the results? Because again, I went and looked at the information on your site, and it says that Juice Plus did 30, I believe, clinical research. And what did they find?
So we have over 40 now.
Oh wow.
Is it over 40? Oh my goodness. When I first started, we have over 40 at this point, I believe.
Wow.
And they're constantly doing research, and the research is on various health factors. So, oh gosh, give me grace, but I'm praying I remember the majority of this. So they've done several studies in different areas. So they have studies on immune function and how that's improved. They have studies on, they did a study on adolescent boys that were pre-diabetic and overweight. And that study was pretty amazing, showed that they were no longer pre-diabetic and had lost fat around the abdominal area, which a lot of times is an indicator of being pre-diabetic. So their results are really, really good. They've done studies on cardiovascular wellness. They've done a lot of studies on that. I think at least 5 or more studies showing that it improves cardiovascular wellness. I've always been into fitness most of my life. So I thought cardiovascular wellness really came from exercise. And I had no idea how, plants play such a role in that. So that was really eye-opening. They've done a study on skin health, and that shows that you have more skin density and more elasticity in your skin as you age, which is something we need as we're getting older. Our skin gets a little thinner. So they show that. They've done studies on the mouth. So the the gums and the health of the inside of your mouth, because the inside of your mouth really is a window to your health overall.
Hey, I heard them say don't go against the grain, do the same thing. But if I want different results, Webster say that's cray-cray. Ain't gon' be the one that imitate nobody. Got my own lane, just let me ride. Don't get a vibe, shots fired, that's Mayday. Mayday. This might not be your thing, and that's okay. That's okay. But I refuse to be fake just to get your approval. That would be futile. It's so crucial I remain true to me. Tell them lies, they can vacate. Deuces. Straight up.
How are we supposed to elevate if we participate in masquerades? And we don't need to be validated. Unique from the moment I was created. Everybody wanna be somebody, don't nobody wanna be themselves. I call that a fail. Yeah. Everybody just ain't anybody. We were created to be ourselves, no one else. So I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. Yeah, hey, I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. Yeah, hey, I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me.
Yeah, I heard they say don't reinvent the wheel, keep the same feel. Leave it alone. No, I won't fit inside your circle. Hey, I'm straight. Hear my vocal. I'll be solo. That's on God. Numero uno. He's my vocal. Try and stop me. That's a no-no. No, boy. You can miss me with that. Do it like everybody else. Listen, Linda, I'm not damn bro. I'ma be myself. For real. I won't compromise to legitimize myself. Keep your boxes and your labels if that's what it takes to make a little paper. I'm good.
How are we supposed to elevate if we participate in masquerades? And we don't need to be validated. Unique from the moment I was created. Everybody wanna be somebody, don't nobody wanna be themselves. I call that a fail. Yeah. Everybody just ain't anybody. We were created to be ourselves, no one else, no one else. Everybody wanna be somebody, don't nobody wanna be themselves. I call that a fail. Yeah. Everybody just ain't anybody. We were created to be ourselves, no one else. So I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. Hey, I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. Hey, I'ma be me. Yeah, I'ma be me. I'ma be me.
Hey, I'ma be me.
Even though there is so much against us,
You will see me choose to protect myself and my community from the coronavirus by wearing a face covering.
Because it's going to take all of us thinking about one another.
And even with my face covered, you will see me.
You will see me as a mother, a wife, a friend.
As an athlete who gave everything to the game I love.
As a father, leading by example.
As a sister.
An entertainer.
As a champion for my people.
You will see me finding a light in a dark time.
To unlock our creativity and push our craft.
You will see me demanding the space to tell the stories that matter.
As a man who knows that tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Join us in wearing a face covering to help stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Because covering your face is one small act of kindness that has the power to bring us together.
A little over a year ago, I was let go from my job after being there for 17 and a half years. I was looking for employment and had back-to-back interviews. Little did I know, my entire employment file was frozen and no one was able to verify my previous employment. So while I was trying to get that straightened out, I got my mortgage license. But guess what? That wasn't enough. So one day, a pastor friend of mine told me about making money on the stock market. I researched it, found teachers and people on YouTube to explain everything, and finally, I gave it a try. My first trade, I made $400. And then I got better the more and more I started trading. I got to the point where I'm making almost the same amounts that I was making when I was on the job. Now I'm buying a new car and still paying my bills, all while trading stocks for a living. I am what is called a swing trader. I remember while on my previous job that I would be saying to my coworkers and to God that I wanted to work for myself so I could free up my time and do what God called me to do. Little did I know that God was listening in on the conversation and working to fulfill that dream. I want to give you the opportunity to have the same financial knowledge. So let me encourage you to become a member of Mindset for Success. Become a VIP or a professional member, because when you have those memberships, you will be able to follow my journey. I will have videos showing you how I do trades. You will have access to certain trades that I make. You will also see what I'm doing and also see the strategies that I put in place. So again, go ahead and join and sign up. You have to be either a VIP or a professional member to gain access. So go ahead and do that today. All right, we are back. And again, I'm Temia Brinson, and I'm host of the show Mindset for Success. And again, that was Michelle Fletcher, and she's having her product out. This is the capsules of fruits and vegetables. Again, 30 fruits and vegetables that you can take in a capsule. So again, if you want to be healthy, if you want to focus on your health in 2021, this is the product for you. Okay, and the information was on the screen where you can reach out to Michelle Fletcher on her Facebook and her Instagram. So go ahead and do that. So our next guest that we had is Dr. Cree. That's right, she is a board certified medical doctor. So this is a time when we had a doctor on that gave us information as far as COVID and how to combat COVID and to prepare for it and to build our immune system. So she came on and she gave some valuable information. And guess what? She also has her product line, her line of vitamins and supplements. So go ahead and take a look. We'll post her information on the screen where you can contact her. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a listen to Dr. Cree. Is there any supplements that we should be taking just to, build up our immune system?
Yes, so there have been, recently we've had more studies to come out in support of vitamin D. Oftentimes as people of color, our vitamin D levels are suboptimal anyway. So that's a vitamin that we should already be on. So vitamin D is very important. But I want you to know that vitamin D isn't a lab that is usually routinely checked when you go to the doctor. Okay. It would be one that you have to ask for because a lot of insurance companies don't cover it. So you may have to get your level. You need to ask for it to be drawn. But we need vitamin D. We need vitamin C. That is like, you hear about your oranges and you hear about your citrus fruits, but you need a good dose of vitamin C every single day, and you need zinc. So those three are the mainstay vitamins that I have my family on. I have a 6-year-old and she takes her vitamins as well. So
there's vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc.
Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. So make sure to go and get those.
Okay, now in one of your videos, because I perused all of your stuff on Facebook, you guys go on Facebook and look up Dr. Cree. The word doctor is spelled out. Yeah. So it's DOCTOR, Cree, ARE. Look up on Facebook. She has a ton of material that can help you. Yeah. Yes. So in one of your videos, you mentioned melatonin. Is there a reason for melatonin? I know, people say that your body heals itself while asleep. Well, what's the reason for the melatonin?
So melatonin, they found some in other countries. That's a part of the protocol. They say make sure you're getting a little low dose of that melatonin. It helps with, kind of doing its own thing. As you sleep at night, your body gets to rejuvenate. So get a little bit of melatonin in your system as well. So yes, vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and melatonin. And actually, Yale and a lot of the higher institutions have come out with a protocol for prevention, and melatonin is on there as well. It's not the 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, just a low dose of it to get your body to get that rest that it needs so it can rejuvenate and do all the get the inflammatory properties. If anything is starting to get in there, you know, rest takes care of a whole lot. But we're out here running in the streets, we forget the rest. We forget the rest, so that gives your body a little bit, you know, a little of that as well. So I suggest it. It's not going to hurt you because it allows you to get your normal circadian rhythm intact. So you just take that and add it to your regimen as well.
Okay, now that leads into sleep, because you mentioned also something about sleeping on your stomach, because personally I sleep on my back.
On your back, right.
And when I heard you, I was like, really? What?
Yes.
So what's the reason for on your stomach?
So it's called prone sleeping, PRONE. So they found that if people who have the coronavirus, that's affecting their lungs. So say for instance, even if you can treat it at home, your oxygen levels are good. Oh, that reminds me of the other supplies that you need to get a pulse oximetry that goes on your finger, and it gives you your oxygen level. So you want that number to be more than 90. So when you call the doctor, you can say, yeah, I was exposed to it. I'm coughing. I lost my sense of smell. My temperature is 102 and my oxygen number is 89.
I thank God, yeah, just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow, whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow, whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God, yeah, just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow, whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow, whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God.
Stuck in your ways was the best high. Headed to a place where we don't die. Why I wanna play on the world side. Never should've stayed on the block hiding, backsliding. Wish I would've kept fighting. Never should've let pride outside it. Did my own thing, it was exciting. Wasn't prepared for the backbiting. Fire got hot and it kept climbing. I don't know why I was just diving. Why does this life feel like dying? Don't wanna be here, keep trying. Say I'm okay when I keep lying. Wanna throw towel, but I keep rhyming. Keep grinding, on assignment. Couple dark days, but I don't mind it. Know that one day I'ma be the finest. Fall back, pray to a God timeless. Won't let the dark side sign us. Don't let the old man find us. Carry him, dig a hole, bury him. Ain't scared of him, go so very gem. Worship Godhead with the seraphim. Incorruptible seed, don't perishing.
Yeah, just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow, whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow, whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God, yeah, just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow, whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow, whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God.
Praying to your Father, please forgive me. I done done a lot of things I don't wanna mention. Been a lot of places that I never should have visited. Yeah, I've been to jail, but I never been to prison. Woo, thank God, got my head to the sky cause I need hope. I done came a long way, but got so far to go. Trouble always seem to find me on this dark road. Lord, I need you more now than I did before. Let me catch my breath, yeah, I need a minute. Rest in peace to the ones that I lost in it. So many names that I can't mention. Pray to God that I see you when I get to heaven. So then faith cometh by hearing. And if I'm walking by faith, I don't need vision. If I make it through the night, count it as a blessing. Cause tomorrow I ain't promised, I ain't even stressing. Dear God, walk with me every day. I need you to talk to me every day. It's kinda hard trying to keep my faith, but through it all, I'ma trust in you anyway. And be my peace when it's storming. And give me comfort when I'm lonely. Weeping men do it for a night. But joy coming in the early morning.
Yeah, just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow. Whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow. Whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God, yeah. Just for the day, yeah. Forget about tomorrow. Whoa. Most of these days, yeah, they full of sorrow. Whoa. I think of your ways that I didn't follow. I'm feeling hollow, but I thank God. But I thank God. But I thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. God.
A lot of kids who see me see the life that an artist lives and the touring that we do and the music that we make, and see this career that we have is super fun, and there's no way you could be sad or mad or depressed about anything. But, you know, I deal with the same issues as well. Taking care of yourself and making sure you don't always feel alone is kind of the most important part. What you really need is a friend. Kind of just recharges your soul in a way. Anytime my friends kind of beat around the bush about stuff, I like to call them out on it. If you feel something in your gut, if you feel something's wrong, you should talk to them about that. I know it may seem awkward and difficult to reach out to a friend who's struggling with mental health, but the best thing you can do is be a friend. Start the conversation and learn more at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back. All right, that was fabulous. I hope you got information that you needed from Dr. Cree. And again, we posted her information on the screen where you can contact Dr. Cree and get all of her products. Again, she has a product of supplements, vitamins, and supplements that you can partake of. So go ahead and patronize if you can. And so our next person that we interviewed throughout 2019 is Dr. DeMetra Williams. And she has a fabulous book out. It's called Leading While Broken. And this is power-packed information. This book has so many tools that you can use as far as your mental health, as far as your emotional awareness, and as far as leading while you're going through things. Okay, so go ahead and pick up the book. This is going to be a blessing to you. Again, it's power-packed tools that you can use to get through this time and through difficult times. Okay, so let's go right now to the interview with Dr. DeMetra Williams.
It's important to watch what you're feeding into your soul and to your body. And so once you've given your pieces, I would say get to your stillness point. Get to the place where you're like, God, it's just me and you. Like it's just you talking. And then the people that you allow around you, make sure they're praying for you. And you know, right. And if I asked somebody, it was something somebody said to me. I was like, I'm praying for you. They said, well, what are you praying? And I was like, oh, that's a really good question. What are you praying? You know, people always say, because we hear this all the time, I'm praying for you. I'm praying, but what are you praying? And so it's important to make sure you surround yourself with the right people so they know the right prayer. You know, they know it. And then, you know, you don't have to tell them your business, right? Because sometimes, you know, we don't want to share that, but tell them enough where they can know what to pray. Like, hey, sis, I'm going through something right now. That's enough, because if you're using your own discernment and It's got to show you, got to tell you what to pray for. So I don't think we need to tell somebody what we're going through, but I think we should share that we are I'm going through something and I need help. And you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. I know for me, it's tough. Asking for help is one of the toughest things for me because I was raised to be so independent by my father. I love my daddy. He raised me to be independent. And
yeah, so you like me, daddy's girl.
That's my daddy. I love my daddy. I'm so excited. My daddy and my mommy are coming to see me for the holidays. So I'm super excited. But he raised me to be strong, and that might be to a fault, but it was tough, and it still is. I'm still working on it. Even though I wrote the book, I'm still going through certain steps again. And so for me, asking for help, even now is still hard because one, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. And sometimes I feel like asking for help, it makes me look weak or that I can't do something. And we got to get past that. So once we're broken, give our God, ask for help.
Yeah, we got to get past that stigma.
Exactly. We got to call AAA.
I don't know why it's such a stigma to perceive that you're weak if you ask for help.
And I think it's important as leaders to go talk to somebody. Like, we always say pray. I believe in prayer, but I believe that God has anointed therapists and people to talk with you. And so it's important that when we look at our mental health, a lot of times, you'll see people working out, but that mental health piece can damage you for the rest of your life. That mental health will have you, you're in a state of depression. That's your mental health. And so we need to realize as leaders that we need to find a place and a person, even if it's somebody professional who one can't tell anybody, that we can just unload. Amen. And when I mean unload, everything that's on you, all the burdens, you got to find somebody you can unload to, and it won't get back. You trust them.
Right.
They'll pray for you. That's important.
Right. I mean, when they're under contract, they can't tell.
Right.
So
right.
That is a good tool for leaders, especially when they don't want their business out and you're leading other people. And you might, if it gets out, you may be judged unjustly, unfairly, you know what I mean? All because you're a leader. So I think that's a very good point to bring up too. Outside help, professional help is a good tool.
Because I think we put leaders on pedestals. And, leaders are, if we look at when a pastor falls, it just goes viral. The member of the church will do the same thing. It doesn't go viral, right? And so I think we put leaders on pedestals and we expect them to be perfect, not realizing every leader is a human being who is just striving to do the best they can in the position that they have.
Right. All right. I hope you enjoyed the information and what we put out for this 2019 and also head into 2021. This is what you can look forward to. We are excited about the new year. We're excited about bringing new information and new product to you, information that you can use and products that you can use, things that you can take into this new year that will impact you and empower you. So go ahead and be blessed in 2021 in Jesus' name.
For success.